And speaking of Congress, still more examples of wasteful government spending when it comes to congressional earmarks. There are those special projects lawmakers load into the federal budget. As Paul Strand reports, Congress managed to pass more than 100 earmarks for 2014, sometimes even giving millions of dollars to groups that didn't even want the money.
The Pig Book summary blasts Congress annually for its wasteful pork barrel projects. Thomas Schatz of Citizens Against Government Waste.
There are 109 earmarks costing taxpayers $2.7 billion in fiscal year 2014.
This is how wasteful Congress can be. They're passing spending for agencies that are saying, don't send us the money.
For instance, one special target in this year's Pig Book is the $2.6 million for an economic development agency in Alaska.
The Inspector General of the Denali Commission said the organization shouldn't even exist. President Obama has pointed out that there are 29 other federal programs that do exactly the same thing.
Or there's the $90 million for M1 tanks the Pentagon insists it really doesn't want.
The Secretary of the Army said they don't need to build more M1s. They want to delay this for 4 years and save $3 billion. There are 2,000 M1s sitting idle in the desert in California.
Speaking of the Defense Department, it's getting $866 million to mostly duplicate research on the very same illnesses and diseases as the civilian sector.
Breast cancer research can be done at the National Institutes of Health, and it's done. Billions of dollars. Other health research done at other agencies.
Schatz complains some of the military, along with their congressional benefactors, seem more concerned about their pet environmental projects than defense, no matter what it costs.
Hundreds of dollars per gallon for algae-based fuel is being spent at the Department of Defense. Other members have said that the Secretary of the Navy is not the Secretary of Energy. This money belongs at the Energy Department, if it belongs anywhere.
Schatz is particularly peeved by $15 million extra dollars that went to improve habitat for salmon in the Northwest.
What about the halibut? What about the grouper in Florida? What about the lobsters in Maine? We don't want to give the other species any ideas to come to Washington and get some money.
What's funny is there's a ban on earmarks in Congress right now, but they're still managing to pass spending for the very same projects that were called earmarks in the past. They're just not calling them that right now. Paul Strand, CBN News, Capitol Hill.